Hi YouTube, it's Gina Rivera. I know I haven't been on in a long time, but been quite busy. I want to go over some things with you guys. A lot of you have been writing in asking me what questions you should ask your stylist and going in for thermal reconditioning. Number one that's most important is what products they are using. I've tried many products before I chose the best product for my clients. Went to many seminars and classes, watched a lot of different techniques before I made my decision. So you want to make sure that they're using a good, reputable product. Okay, so education is a very important factor of choosing your stylist. You want to make sure that these hairdressers or whoever you choose as a hairdresser to do your Japanese straightening, you're not the first. Doing the Japanese straightening is very tedious. I mean, it can really cause a lot of damage if it's not done correctly. You know, we don't want it to turn out like another sodium hydroxide relaxer where everyone's doing it in their kitchens. You want to go to somebody who is a professional thermal reconditioning stylist. You don't want to do this at home by yourself. Find that good communication between you and your stylist. You want to ask in your consultation also, after you have the Japanese straightening, are they going to be open for emails? Are they going to be open for phone calls? If you have any questions about products, we have all our clients go home with a hair plan. Email is always open for questions for my clients so they feel comfortable that after they leave, I'm going to be there for them if they have any questions or concerns. Also, guarantee our work in the first month. So the client comes back a month later, do a complimentary protein treatment for them because, you know, we want to see what their hair is doing, what if they have any questions, especially if you have a relaxer, you have bleach on the hair. We're so careful not to over process that we may under process. So after a month, we may see that, hey, you love your hair, you're loving the experience of the freedom, but we may see something that we want to redo. So that's why we feel it's important for you to come back a month later. In your consultation with your stylist, you want to make sure that you are very, very honest, okay? If you don't tell them about, you know, a bleach or a highlight that you've done last year, that the price might be cheaper. Well, that's not really always the case. Actually, if your hair is virgin, it takes longer for us to do your hair. It takes more product. It takes more time than if you had chemical on it. So we ask our clients your past 5-year chemical history. It's about you, your hair. You want to keep track of what you've been doing. You know, a lot of you guys are doing a hair journal. I understand, you know, and I'm seeing this all over the web. I think it's great because you want to keep track of what you're doing with your hair. Also, you want to tell the stylist what products you have. So we were talking about the henna and how serious henna is. You would think it's an organic product and that, you know, you don't have to disclose that to your stylist, but you do. Henna perms, henna colors, henna bleach, it just doesn't mix. Also, there's a lot of products on the market now, organic Brazilian or organic keratin. A lot of my clients think doing this at home and they're doing it on top of the relaxed hair. Their hair is breaking off. The first month, it's beautiful. A couple of months later, the hair is breaking off. It's too much protein. There's a lot of hype online now too about protein, and everybody is going and putting tons of protein in their hair. They're not rinsing it out completely. They're not following it up with a moisturizer. Another thing that you want to tell your stylist is about medication. And remember, not only prescribed medication, you need to tell them about recreational medication too, because that gets in your hair as well. So a stylist needs to know about medication, surgery, whether you're pregnant or not. All of these are a big factor when it comes to a successful thermal reconditioning. Ask these questions. Know your chemical history. Okay, so YouTube, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking us on Facebook. Thanks for supporting us. And I also want to do a big shout out to all my clients that travel so far to come and see us. I'm really hoping that we can start traveling to you. So if you guys know any salons that are willing to rent a chair to me and you get some clients together for us, we'll be in your town. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.